Uncovering the mysteries of the pangolin, the strangest animal on Earth.
Introduction. When mystery has a name, pangolin.
Pangolins, often called the world's most mysterious mammal, are creatures few people know well. With armored scales, a habit of curling into a ball when threatened, nocturnal lifestyles, and ridiculously long tongues for eating ants and termites, they seem more like something out of a fantasy novel than a real-life animal. But beneath their adorable, quirky appearance lies a tragic reality. Pangolins are the most trafficked mammals in the world, hunted to the brink of extinction. Join us as we explore the strange, shocking, and fascinating secrets behind these incredible animals, and discover why they so desperately need our help.
1. Related to whom? No one.
Despite their similarity to anteaters or armadillos, pangolins are not related to any other mammal.
They belong to their own distinct order, Phalidota. There are only 8 species of pangolins left in the world, found in Asia and Africa.
Their uniqueness on the evolutionary tree makes them biological treasures.
2. Their armor is made of hair.
Pangolins are covered in hard, overlapping scales that look like armor. Many assume these are similar to shells or reptilian skin, but the truth is bizarre. Pangolin scales are made of keratin, the same substance as human fingernails and hair. This armor is so tough that when pangolins curl into a ball, they become nearly impenetrable to predators.
3. No teeth, but a tongue longer than its body. Pangolins don't have teeth. They don't need them.
Instead, they rely on a super long, sticky tongue, perfectly evolved for licking up ants and termites.
In some species, the tongue is longer than the pangolin's body, excluding the tail. It retracts into a special cavity in the chest, a unique biological design.
4. Poor vision, but super senses. Pangolins have poor eyesight, but make up for it with a highly sensitive sense of smell, many times more powerful than a dog's. They can sniff out termite nests underground or detect danger well in advance, relying heavily on scent and ground vibrations to navigate their environment.
5. Masters of tunneling. Pangolins are expert diggers.
Using their strong, curved claws, they can dig deep burrows up to 3 meters, 10 feet, long, with multiple chambers and exits. These burrows are not only shelters, but also improve soil health, support ecosystems, and promote biodiversity, making pangolins important ecological engineers.
6. A quiet, solitary life. Pangolins are nocturnal, solitary, and silent.
They don't make loud calls or socialize much, making them extremely difficult to study in the wild. Even scientists know very little about their mating behavior, migration, or lifespan.
Much about the pangolin remains a biological enigma. 7. The most illegally traded mammal. Shockingly, pangolins are the most heavily trafficked mammals in the world.
Hundreds of thousands are poached each year for their meat and scales, which are falsely believed to have medicinal properties. Despite no scientific evidence, pangolin scales are still used in traditional medicine, particularly in parts of Asia, to treat everything from arthritis to infertility. 8. A tragic, silent crisis. Due to poaching, habitat loss, and ignorance, pangolin populations have plummeted by up to 90% in some regions. Species like the Chinese and Javan pangolins are now critically endangered, with a real threat of total extinction in our lifetime.
9. Silent heroes fighting to save them. Thankfully, conservation efforts are underway.
Organizations like WWF, Save Vietnam's Wildlife, and numerous wildlife rescue centers across Asia and Africa are working tirelessly to rescue, rehabilitate, and release pangolins back into the wild. But the threat of trafficking, fueled by demand and myth, still looms large.
10. A global symbol for wildlife conservation. Today, the pangolin is more than just a rare animal.
It has become a symbol of the fight to protect wildlife around the world. In 2016, CITES, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, officially banned all commercial trade of pangolins.
But unless awareness and enforcement improve, bans alone won't be enough. Conclusion: if we don't act, mystery turns to memory.
The pangolin is a living mystery, a creature of science fiction made real. But all of its uniqueness and wonder could vanish forever because of human greed and ignorance.
You don't have to be a scientist to help. Say no to products made from pangolins. Share their story. Support conservation groups. Because if pangolins disappear, we're not just losing an animal, we're losing part of Earth's magic.